Hello everybody, Andrew Gray here again for some more World of Trucks. What am I talking about? It's Euro Truck Simulator 2. We did finish off the other delivery outside of stream, so we're just going to carry on. I've changed the direction of my pot filter so it's not quite as in the way as before, but I reckon we'll still hit it a time or two. It's just trying to find out where the best place to put it is. I can't remember if I left it in the middle of a delivery or not, so we're going to have a look. Yeah, we got something attached to it. It looks like we pulled up for a sleep, so let's get on with it. Let's just make sure I can see my stream health and my live chat. There we go. I think we're heading to somewhere like France. Best I slip into drive rather than neutral. I'm not 100% sure where I am or where the way out is. I think we can cut through here if we're careful. No? Oh yeah, there we go. Why is playing 2011 and not one of the more recent ones? Oh well. There's that. That was I don't know what that was. A car. There was a car that went past. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Hopefully you can hear me. You'll probably hear some noises from outside as well, but since it's only traffic, then I'll say that was immersion adding rather than braking. Travelling through Germany, I believe, at the moment. On our way to France. Let's get this just that tiny bit closer. There we go. Yeah, hopefully you guys are alright. Doing okay here. It's been a well, you saw me earlier in the week, didn't you? So it's been an okay week back at work. Lots to do as usual. My pedals are too far forward, so I couldn't find the brake then. There we go, that's better. Forward or back, whichever way you want to put it. Out of reach anyway. I am enjoying the Pro Mods mod on there as well. It's really good. We're currently transporting, I believe it's medical equipment. So we're transporting some medical equipment over to France or Spain or somewhere, that sort of region of Europe. I think we should go and get into that right hand lane. The medical equipment we are transporting, of course, is an iron lung. We're taking an iron lung from, I believe it was somewhere like Poland. And we're taking, or Croatia, one of the two. And we're taking it across to, I think it's France that we're going. So delicate equipment, and the reason the equipment of this iron lung is so delicate is because it's got an actual person in it at the moment. That's why we're having to be extra careful. We're transporting medical equipment, including patient. Now, of course, this is a bit of a disaster if we crash, because we end up with an iron lung and no patient, or potentially a broken iron lung and no patient. Depending on the severity, it might be, you know, iron lung, no patient, patient, no iron lung, which is probably a bad situation to be in. So just got to be careful of this on the back of us, really. Let's see. Oh, we don't like not being in the driver's seat here. We are all over the place. Let's get back in there as quickly as we can. That's pretty nice, but yeah. So yeah, it's a young child. It's Jenny, little Jenny in the iron lung in the back. It's the most cost-efficient way of getting her home. She was on holiday, became ill. Don't know what with. They don't tell mere truck drivers that. But yeah, she needs to get back for medical treatment, and they had a look at flying her, but you know, difficult to arrange. And then you got to get from the airport to the hospital. They weren't having any of that. They thought, you know what, let's save some money because we're a bit strapped for cash. Let's just send her via truck. Let's hook her up in an iron lung, get her in the back of a truck, and just send her on her way. And that's what's happening. We're transporting medical equipment, which is Jenny, little Jenny, she's about 9, in an iron lung to France. That's what we're up to. And trying to stay in our own lane, of course. So we're doing about 7,500 miles in this truck now. I'm getting on with it okay. I still think it's not the best truck in the world. No, it's clear. Okay, this is weird. So yeah, here we are, just driving along through the German landscape, the forests, of course. We do need to slip over. Oh, we actually needed to take that exit, didn't we? Whoops. Well, we'll do something a bit bad and we'll brake. We should have carried on going there, really, and done it properly, but you know what? Screw it. It's a game. Bless me. Gonna sneeze again in a moment. Oh dear, excuse me. Let's get back onto the Autobahn. You know, I've just realised I haven't heard back from that dispute about the music on Jurassic World Evolution. The second video, the second stream I did with that, we got hit with a copyright notice because the music is copyrighted by Universal. Is it Universal? I think it's Universal Music or Universal's. I've forgotten the actual name of the company, but it's Universal anyway. Same people who make the film. And we got hit with a copyright notice because it contained the music. Into the Island, I think it's called. Or Onto the Island, something like that. Some iconic music anyway. The rest of them, absolutely fine. Just that one particular video got labelled. So I disputed it, and that would have been... In fact, that'll be 30 days today-ish. So in the next day or two we should get a response. Because they don't ever respond quickly, it's always on the limit. And we'll see. If they don't respond, then obviously it gets removed. If they do respond, then that's fine. I'm not overly fussed because it doesn't get a lot of views anyway. None of my videos do. But yeah, that's what's happening. I'll be interested to see what happens with that. Of course, oh yeah, we talked about England going out of the World Cup, didn't we, last time? Obviously, since then we've played Belgium for 3rd place and lost 2-0. Didn't watch the game. But if we played anything like we did against Croatia, that's fine. And today is the World Cup final, which I don't think I'll be watching. I don't even know when kick-off is, probably later today. But yeah, I'm not going to watch that. I'm not overly fussed. Little Jenny's doing okay back there, by the way. She's a bit sleepy. We've got hooked a TV up in there so she can watch TV while we're driving along. The unfortunate thing is that she does get a little bit travel sick, so that's not helping at all. We've got drugged up a bit as well, obviously. Yes, we can take in the scenery when we're driving through Germany, because it's a fairly straightforward drive. Lots of nice motorways. Very little in the way of having to turn off into villages. We're okay for fuel. We don't need to pull over, and we're not yawning yet. Well, we've just woken up from a sleep, haven't we? So we're not going to need that anytime soon. It's just a cab for Sans trailer going past. A nice DAF. See, part of me wants to do up this this one and give it bells and whistles and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, well, I want to save up for a better one. Maybe add a few bells and whistles to it when we get some money. This one should net us, I think it's somewhere between 50 and 70 grand. I forgot the exact. I know it was quite a bit. I think it was more like 50. And I'm hoping, I think we might just fall short of being able to afford a cheap ass van for someone, and then we can hire them and get them to work for us, because we have upgraded our base of operations in Manchester now. Getting a bit congested around here, more so than before. Bit of wind, but we're fine. And judging by that, we're pretty much straight on. If we can again not get distracted and stay in our lane. Let's move across just in case, because we know we're not exiting. Oh no, we could have stayed in lane. That's fine, we'll just make our way... yeah, we'll make our way back. Whoa! I think we might have to brake here. We'll put cruise control back on again at 80. There we go. You know, I can stay in line perfectly well when I'm not streaming. It's just whenever I suppose I'm not talking as much and when I'm just playing alone, as it were. Did I say our lorries had to be in the other lanes? I didn't see. So this is telling us we need to take the exit, but I'm not having any of that. I need to be in this lane, don't I? We're coming off here. Might have to brake a little bit. I think we're supposed to be over in here, aren't we? Yeah. I can never tell. They're so difficult, these exits to the speeding offence. How? Yeah, actually, fair play. Sorry, Jenny, we were going a bit fast then. Sorry for the harsh braking as well. That's probably not doing you much good back there either, is it? But it's an emergency. At least we're getting her back home. You know, she was on a school trip, so parents aren't even back there. It's just some doctor. I think we'll move over there. They're swerving what we're already on. It's on wheels, it's just, you know, they get locked in position, hopefully. What are we doing at this junction? Are we... I don't think we're getting off. Well, we are, because there's no safe way for us to get off. So the question is, what is our GPS going to say about this? We are going completely the wrong way now for our GPS. Okay, we're gonna have to go back on ourselves at some stage. So that was the right thing to do, rather than cutting across anything. I think we made a mistake. We just got to roll with it, add a bit of time onto the journey. And looking at it, we're going to find a place to turn around and come all the way back again. So I think we'll probably need to be in this lane. This is quite a sharp turn for me. And another. It wasn't too bad, we were ready for that. Poor Jenny wasn't though. I wonder how much time this is adding onto my journey. Oh, come on. I was already moving into the lane and he came and bashed into the rear of me. How is that fair? And we do probably need to be in the other lane anyway, so, you know. I think we'll brake a little bit for this. And we are literally just turning around. I can't do that, I'm not allowed. I literally wasn't allowed to follow the GPS then. Okay, the GPS has figured something else out for us. Which doesn't look like it involves heading back on ourselves. So we'll just go roll with that. Well, it's getting late afternoon, evening now in the game, and you know, the sun is starting to set. We've got that nice little glare coming on. Mercedes coming in on the left hand side carrying something on a flatbed. I think we need to move lanes, so let's slow. No, we don't. No, we are actually exiting. We probably do need to slow down a bit because I don't know what the speed limit will be once we get off here. Probably not a great deal. $70, okay. So we'll hit 55. Oh, we'll hit down to 45 now because the speed limit's gone down to 50. Probably increase it up to 50 actually. And then we're back up to full motorway speed, aren't we? We might have to overtake this Mercedes in front of us. Oh, he's speeding up a bit, so maybe not. Still doing alright. Look at that glare. No, we don't need to come off. We're going straight on. We might put the lights on in a minute. The instruments are getting difficult to read. We're going to slow down a bit here. Okay, let's get some lights on the situation. Looks like we're clear. Yeah, we still want to be in this lane. And we do want to exit here as well. Awesome, there we go. No idea how far away we are from our destination either, by the way. No idea whatsoever. It doesn't look like we need to exit. And we are going towards Brussels. Poor Jenny, doesn't realise it's turning to night. No skylight, you see, just completely boxed in. Didn't want to getting confused or distressed with the amount of scenery going by. I think we might change lanes. No, we're just carrying straight on. No need to exit. Okay, So I best start looking for a rest area pretty soon. And I'm going at 80 when I could be going at 90. So that'll get us there a bit quicker. What are we doing? Carrying straight on. Cool. And trying to find a service rest. Just reiterating that we're tired there. To a junction soon. What do we want to do? It looks like we're staying on. Yeah, we're staying straight on. And we are in the right lane, which is good. Got a bit of congestion coming up, might have to brake in a second. He's going, and we're not. We are indeed getting tired. There is just a complete lack of places to stop on this stretch. We'll keep our eyes open just in case. Of course, after a few warnings you do get to the doze stage where you just completely the screen will go completely black for a second or two. Okay, we can do that now. And let's slow because we don't know what's coming up. And there is somewhere we can sleep soon. I'm not quite sure why we slowed down that much, but obviously something was happening. Link up ahead. Do we need some more gas? I think we'll get some more gas as well. Just because while we're here, we can. Let's slow down a bit more. £1.7. Wow, the last place I topped up, we were like at what, 95.80, somewhere around there. So we should be able to park up here by the looks of it. And have a rest. It's morning, so we'll turn off the lights. It is 8 o'clock. Let's turn on the engine. Why we got a warning light? We need to get this repaired and serviced soon then, okay. That exclamation mark on the central panel lit up, meaning that we need a service. Which we do, because we're a little bit damaged, so fair play. Let's get out before that lorry gets up to us. Awesome, back on the road again. As always, my wire for the headphones are getting in the way. I need to be up on this other lane. Oh, we are heading into France. Excuse me, from Brussels into France. Good. We might have to slow down. I didn't catch the speed limits. Going too quick for them. Paris. Oh, excuse me people, I cannot stop yawning at the moment. I have had my morning coffee. Although it's past morning now, it's afternoon. We should be able to beat them to it. We're going to have to brake. We are back to the realm of toll roads. We'll take this one. Oh, warning light has gone off now for some reason. Interesting. We have an intermittent fault by the looks of it. We'll get it repaired anyway when we get the chance. Because the last thing we want is to break down while carrying Jenny in the back there in a little iron lung. Ah, yes. France. full of weird trees and white fences by the looks of it. Oh look, we got a windmill on the left hand side there. And it looks like we want to come off at this exit, so we'll slow down a tad. Probably a tad more. And hit that 50 limit that it's suggesting, or that it's enforcing. And we should be able to speed up in a second. If I hit the right controls. There we go. So Jenny is in her country of origin now, Jenny of course being the 9-year-old child that we're transporting in the iron lung, also known as medical supplies, but that's really what we've got. We've got this bit of stretch of road to ourselves pretty much, except for that damn lorry ahead of us, who seems to be going quite a bit slower than I am. I don't think we want to go to Calais, do we? Can't be too far away now. Ooh, what's coming up here? So we want to stay on at the moment. We've got an issue up front. And then we want to come over and take this exit towards Paris. I would not want to take this corner at 90. Pretty sure Jenny wouldn't want me to either. Whoa. Let's not hit into cars. So, where are we going? We don't need to sleep, so we don't need to pull over just yet. Just going to carry on going, I think. See where it takes us. See where we can deliver these goods to. I was quiet there for a little while, sorry. Just, you know, just concentrating. As you do when you're driving. So we're going to brake in a second because we're coming up to a toll road. A toll booth even. And I think we have some pretty... This is saying I can still go 70. I wouldn't want to go 70 up to a barrier. I probably have done before. Probably just need to brake a little. Oh, or maybe just brake too much and stop there. Yes, I will pay the 52 quid. It's very good of me to let him go in front of me, wasn't it? That was very good of me. The question is, will he get up to speed as well as I will? I don't think we need to, because we are going to come off towards Paris. We're going to dip to about 50. No, we're going to stop almost. Join. We're going to go into the middle lane, I think. Oh, we're just going to get ourselves up to 90 and go past these what look like concrete. So the concrete tubing, or it's rolls of some sort of material. That blue car is going to come into our lane. And we need to go down to 70. And we need to start braking because there is a traffic light up ahead. We're just going to go into this other lane and carry on. Cruise control set to 70, except we've got some more traffic lights, so we can't do that. Just slowly inch forward, there's no need to get there quick, because we'll still have a bit of speed while they're setting off. White Mini cutting in front of us there. Gotta be careful for these traffic lights. And we do want to come off here. Don't want to go too quick because we're obviously coming up on our destination. Well, you maybe not. You never know, do you? We should be going about 50, so we're just slightly over. Oh yes, the roundabout where the AI doesn't know how to behave. over the train lines and down. Oh, there we go. Oh, that would help, wouldn't it? What? Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. There's nobody else in this roundabout, so we're fine. We were speeding up because the speed limit had changed. Well, maybe we weren't just quite there yet. So we've had a couple of offences already. Oops. And we are obviously not near our destination, so we're going to hit on the cruise control again. Well, that's something there. What is that place? European French, some sort of... I don't know what that place was. Looked interesting though, didn't it? What's coming up ahead? 50. Whoa, brake before we get hit with another fine. That's fine, that's because I pressed the wrong button. I think we can go ahead and now. We're gonna have to give way. Hopefully there's nothing coming. No, there isn't. There we go. Back onto some sensible. Excuse me, something's just landed on my. Some weird ass fly. Slash daddy long leg slash mosquito-y looking thing. Let's carry on. Freaked me out a little bit. Let's go into this lane. We're gonna be doing 90. Yeah, we're fine. Again now. It's fine we have a desk somewhere. I hate these sort of bridges. You can't see the road markings very well. Maybe that's the point of them being there. It's okay, we're going to merge into 2 lanes in a moment by the looks of things. There we go, 2 lanes now, still at 90. Some construction work going over there on the left, just behind us now. Towards Lyon. We want to go straight ahead and looking at the signage. We're good for that. Oh, to Le Mans. I'm unsure if this thing's going to slow down or not, so we will go into the next lane. I'm drifting all over the place, so I need to concentrate a bit more. And we're coming up on toll road, so we will need to brake a bit here. Maybe just a tad more, tad more. Nothing coming through behind us, so we can easily go through there. We'll shove on cruise control again and hit us up to 90. We are going to be exiting here though, so maybe take us down to about 50. We're going to Bordeaux apparently. I pressed the wrong button, so I thought we were going to go on cruise and we are not, so let's do it now. Looks like we're going straight on. A freight train, nice. Only a small one, but still there. Just finally checking I haven't got my microphone muted. I was pretty sure I didn't anyway. Do need a shave though. So still heading towards Bordeaux. Outside, and there's vehicles going past. We're boxed in, we're going to have to brake, we can't overtake. Let's brake a bit. There we go, let's get us past this slow moving vehicle. And we'll ease back into the lane again. Which is good because it looks like we're coming off soon. Looks like there's been a bit of an indicator, crash or speeding up here. Okay, so we want to come off here. Let's slow down a tad. Down to 50. Just feel a bit slower going at 50 than it did at 90. Looks like we're going to pick back up to 90. We're going to ease over into this lane, I think. France is obviously a big country, but I would have thought we would be at our destination by now. Obviously not. Obviously we've got some way to left to drive. It could be, you know, in the next couple of minutes, or it could be in the next hour. Who knows? Little Jenny is certainly having the ride of her life anyway. Not long now, Jenny. Assuming we don't crash and write ourselves off. I gave the Football Manager games a go once. Well, I gave them a go for a few years, but not being a football fan and not really understanding the ins and outs of the game or the seasons or the leagues or any rubbish like that, I didn't do too well. So I started at the very bottom and tried to work my way up. The only problem is the board fired me from my job, so I got another job with a different team. Unfortunately, my first move was to try and poach all the players from my old team, which went about as well as you'd expect. I was promptly fired for that as well, and I was out of work for quite some time. So yeah, I don't understand it, if I'm honest. Not my cup of tea, as it were. Talking about a cup of tea, I'm quite thirsty. I do have a can of drink with me, so I will try that. I will drink it as soon as we get to a place where I can. It'll probably be the end of this job, however long this is going to take. It's quite warm today as well, quite stifling. The question is, where are we heading for? So we are in lane for Leon. Still. He's not going to cause us too much hassle, is he? We might have to... Yes, they're letting us go, that red car that was coming up behind us. And now we'll ease back into our lane. Allow that red car to overtake, which it no doubt will do shortly, because I seem to have a huge speed limit. I've noticed that some vans will absolutely overtake you, even though you're doing the speed limit and their limit should be the same. They still go past you, whizzing past. It's almost like they don't mind getting fined, or the rules don't apply the same to everybody, which I think is more likely the case. Obviously it's to avoid congestion, I would imagine, but still. It'd be nice to be able to force a traffic jam. Oh yeah, excuse me. Again, yawning. Oh, he's scratching my arm. Driving in my car, bum 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 bum. Except it's a truck, we go far. That's all ditty there for you. someone's in a bed by the sounds of it. I heard a squeaky toy just. So you guys probably heard it as well. Okay, we didn't need that rest stop, hopefully. No. Fully a bit distracted by the movements going on behind. I say we didn't need it, we'll see how it pans out. It could be the last one for miles. There's some sort of lorry breakdown there on the left. Ooh. Too busy watching the lorry crash. Oh well. Dijon. So we've had about £1,000 plus worth of fines now. This job better be worth it. Certainly a long distance to travel anyway. And I do have an itchy ear. Okay, may have to slow down here a bit considering everything that's going on, and we're coming up to a toll booth as well. Oh come on, that was... it's pretty much spot on. 125 quid in fees just to get through the toll. Oh, I don't know. So I just had news that Jenny was a bit shaken after that crash. She was jostled a little bit, shall we say. She's settling down now, but it wasn't the best experience for her. She might need additional care when we get to our destination. Well, we could have yawned like 3 seconds ago, and no, that's not where we want to be, is it? Yes, it was. That's exactly where we wanted to be. I think we're getting pretty close because it looks like we wanted to come back and go on that same road. Darn it, I second guessed myself and I shouldn't have done. I should have just gone with it. Going to whack that red van coming up behind us because we need to get past this thing. hopefully we don't need to get off anytime soon because that red van is now blocking us. But we'll carry on. I should start keeping a tally of the crashes I have, the number of them, and put it in the description or the title, shouldn't I? I'm going to try and bully that car to slow down a bit. There we go. What time is it? It's only 6, so we're in the shadow of a huge mountain. That might not be helping matters. I think we do need to come over. I'm pretty sure I turned that off. Right, let's slow down and figure out what's happening. It looks like I'm coming off, circling around, coming back on and going back again. Getting tired. We are also very close to where we're supposed to be. Yeah, we want to go this way. Yeah, I just do a circular route, or do you think they just come and go? They've got no pre-planned route in, it's just a random number whether they get on or off at certain junctions. I don't know, it's an interesting thought, isn't it? I really don't know. Good to come straight on. Heading back the way we came. Just so you're aware, for health and safety reasons, we did ensure there was adequate ventilation in the rear. Obviously she's in an iron lung, but for the doctor that was with her, we just bung some perforation holes like you would do in a box for an animal. We just cut some holes into the side and said, yeah, that'll do. You know, it's not a specially built trailer. That would take far too long to get together. It's just a standard medical supplies trailer that we've cut air holes in and put a few extra straps in there to make sure that the equipment doesn't move around too much. There's obviously some movement. I sway to side or to the other end every now and again. Make sure that doesn't go off. Yeah, a little low on fuel as well. Only what, 800, just under 800 miles or kilometres left, so we've got what, a third of a tank maybe? Just over. We're getting tired as well, which means we're going to get fined. And we need to get to our destination yet. It is 7:15 in the evening on the game time. Right, is this us exiting or is this just a bend? This is us. Going this way. You can't zoom out on that on the dashboard one, and it does cause issues, but luckily I think we're doing alright now. This is definitely where we want to be. This is a huge roundabout. Where are we coming off it here? Clermont or Clermont? I think we're going to have to put some lights on now. There's nothing coming, so we're just going to ease across. We must be close to our destination now. Little Jenny has been a trooper. Let's just some cruise control on. Some braking will be in order. We're pretty much there, so let's change to that view. There's our sleeping offence. Thank you, Mr. Cop. However, we're pretty much there, and then we can find somewhere to sleep and refuel, probably in the same area. And repair. We need to repair the vehicle as well. I think this place in front of us is where we want to go. And get little Jenny the help and attention that she needs. Oh, there they are, waiting for her. That's her brother. Oh, we just missed it. Just under 51 hours to do that. Got 65k, but there was a bit of damage. Let's have a look. Let's get high volume up. Let's find somewhere to have a nap. I reckon we go there because we can repair, have a nap, get some fuel, go around to see what is likely to be a recruitment agency. So having a nap there, we're having a nap there, and then we'll go into there. One, 2, 3. We've got some low video output, I would expect, because the other half that you saw earlier is probably messing around on the internet downstairs. That's what she usually does. Usually screws things up a little bit. But hey, what does it matter? It's only me here. Next one up, isn't it? Let us just repair everything, so... Wow. 12 grand's worth of damage. And then we will go and have a bit of a rest. We're just going to slowly inch away out and not really check. There's that big ass fly thing that I don't like. Where are we going? Oh yeah, going having a look at the question mark, then picking up another job. Nothing's on the roundabout, so we'll just carry on. Oh, we're going straight ahead. Just bounce it, it's fine. There doesn't seem to be anything coming along. Just gonna go. Oh, we're going to pick up some fuel, aren't we, first? That was right. It says no entry, but I disagree. Just under £1 per litre. Awesome. We should probably check this because it's quite a... Oh no, we were lucky. Where are we going? Did we just... Yeah, we just passed it. I've taken a little dirt track rather than the main road. Fine. It doesn't look like there's anybody on there from my limited field of vision, field of view. We're going straight over on this one. There's that blue car, there's another blue car, they're both getting off, that's fine. We'll carry on. Is it a recruitment agency or is it a dealership? A recruitment agency. Let's just pull up here for a second. So what I really want to do is find the no Iveco. Mercedes, Volvo, Mercedes, MAN, DAF, Renault, Mercedes, DAF, Renault, MAN, DAF, MAN, Scania. There's no Ivecos, but you got your Iveco icon down here. What do you think? Renault will be the next one to go for? Huh. Maybe do another job first then? Make sure we've got enough money for an entry level truck. Get another entry level get another job under a belt. Make sure we've got enough for an entry level truck of any make. And then go from there. I mean 90k, but that's a fair distance, isn't it? 80k for a longer distance. I think it's Slovakia. Looks like they want to move Jenny to another place. I mean, these are pretty long distances. I mean, we can go France through Germany and up to Denmark. That'll land us 90k. It's only 5 tons worth of stuff. I mean, it's medical vaccines, so it's quite important. I mean, 90k is not a small amount of money. I think that's what we're doing. Well, it is now, because we've accepted it. Right then. We didn't even put the parking brake on, so that was pretty poor. Excellent, straight on we go. Got a bit of a speed limit. Nothing coming from our left there, so we'll just carry on. We should be on this inner one actually, and then transfer to the outer and then across. I think that's how the AI treats the roundabouts here. We are going a little bit fast. Oh no, we're not. It's a 70. I thought we were still in a 50 area. The sun is coming up at 20 past 5 in the morning. Where are we going to pick these vaccines from? I didn't really check, but we're just going straight on. I'm a bit out of the way. Nothing coming, nothing coming. We're good. Did I select the wrong place we're picking this up from? Did I? Oh no, no, fine. I thought we were going to the destination then for a second. I had like, we were going to Denmark to pick it up. Obviously not. Oh, however, wanted to turn into here. No, not there, not there, not there. Oh, there. Where's the green? Oh, the green's behind us. Okay. Oh, it was. I mean, 90k to go all the way up there. We've got to, haven't we, really? Where is our green flag? Down here. There's our supplies. Our vaccines. So we're gonna come round here. Just tap on the brakes a tad more. Straighten up a tad. There we go. Just going to neutral, got the handbrake on and attach things. Ref, just to let people know that we mean business. Drive, parking brake off. Let's go to Denmark, people. Nothing coming, nothing coming, nothing coming, nothing coming, nothing coming, nothing coming, nothing coming. It's not a heavy load either that we've got. There we go. $50 miles an hour, or 50 kilometers an hour even. We are on our way to Denmark. I think we're going straight on. We are blocking the road just slightly at the moment. We could do 90 along here. That seems ludicrous. I don't want to do 90 along here. I'm going to slow it down to about 60. Especially with this sharp corner up ahead. And that I'm all over the road at the moment as well, that doesn't help. Okay, roundabout, brake. Nothing's coming, so we're going to got a silver car behind us. I'm going to go this way. Roads aligned with trees. Sound absorbing measure. There's a lot of traffic there. We're good. Whoa. It's supposed to give way. Another roundabout, we're going straight over. Looks like we can just about get away with it. We're back up to the 90 again. The road lights have gone off, but I am not happy taking off my headlights right at the moment. I am, however, happy to go into cruise control. I don't know what to say about carrying vaccines. I've not got bad things to say about them, so yeah, we'll just get on with it as a job, shall we? We're gonna have to brake because we're getting into well, first of all, a 70 zone, but we're also needing a toll. So I need to get a little slip of paper from here to say where. I mean, at what point do you actually start simulating? You get a piece of paper, you put it to one side somewhere safe in your on your dashboard or in your pocket or something, and then you get to the other place and the other point and you get asked for it and you can't find it, so you get a fine. Somebody's bound to have made a mod for that. Mind you, maybe not. It'd be quite a big mod in this game. That car is going a little slow. We're going to have to slow down a tad for them. They'll probably pick back up in a moment as soon as we've changed gears. Let's see, let's get up to 90. People have not got their lights on, it makes them very difficult to see. We're going to go for this lorry, this truck ahead of us as well, although it is doing it at a fair speed. Yeah, we'll stay on in this lane for now. Seems like it's a pretty straightforward run up to Denmark. White cars annoy me by the side, but hey. If that white car moves out, we might sneak back into that lane again. In fact, we might have to. I'm just trying to see what's coming up. I think we're going to stay on. Time in the morning, is it coming up to 7? I think it's 8. Yeah, we can turn them off. $9.2k we've done this truck. Not bad going. Another toll road booth thingy coming up. Not the most expensive toll that we've had to pay, which is nice. It's, whoa, 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 whoa. He's not letting me go. White car is though. Some big event happening at the other side of the road, which I didn't quite catch. Okay, we're good. Do we move into the middle lane, the middle lane, into the right-hand lane? We are just cutting corners there a little bit. Don't want that to time out, so let's do that. Which lane do we need to be in? This lane. Headphone wire just being a bit of a pain again. Just slow down a bit. Do that, which hasn't helped at all. Just feel it pulling on it slightly. We are speeding now. Probably been speeding for the majority of that time, but not anymore. Drift back into our lane. Leon, so we are going to have to slow down and put cruise control on, I think. Make sure we don't speed. Let's slow down to 45. Can't see any question marks there. We are going to need to be in here. We're going to indicate. We're going to slow down a bit. We are going to go for it though. I thought they were going to hit us then for a moment. We're going to be hitting up to 70. Nice cityscape there, isn't it? Some nice modelling there. That is probably the pro mods rather than the base game, I'd say. Nice and slow at 70 through the tunnels, some emergency SOS phones, and then we get on to 90, which we can go up to. I'd be stupid not to, because we can get there quicker if we're going faster, obviously. Paint the whole world with the rainbow. Ah, nostalgia. Just taking some vaccinations to Denmark because they're incapable of making their own. Another toll road coming up in a second. We'll stay over here. We'll get ready with the brakes because there comes the 70 and now down to the 50. I was hoping he'd go a bit wider, this guy, but obviously he wants the same one I do, so we will... Is he just driving through without stopping? The sheer cheek of it. I've almost turned the engine off there, which would have been a mistake. What's the speed limit? Oh, 90, that's good. That was a close one. So yeah, just a nice little drive now, nothing overly strenuous happening. Except we're braking here for some reason. No, we're good. We don't need any sleep, I don't think. We don't need any gas. We're fine. Oh, I thought that said 70, but obviously not. Looks like we're coming off at the junction towards Barry. Bit of braking going on up ahead. We need to follow this way. I'm just going to assume that because he's gone, everything's fine. We just need to check, and we can just ease over. Let's get back up to speed. He's carrying the same sort of stuff I am, but I'm going to get there quicker, so you can turn back. I really did forget which truck I preferred last time. Well, last play session through of this years ago when I first got it. I do forget. I can't remember whether I did settle on the DAF or whether it was a Scania that I finally thought, you know what, this is an amazing truck. I think we'll go into cruise control at 90. Some nice scenery again. Some pretty darn good scenery. Oh, hello, what's going on? We've got a broken down car. He's actually seems to have crashed into the barrier for some reason. Good, we're getting back up to the 90 again. There's a lot of congestion here, I don't really like it. I'm wondering whether to take manual braking control then, or just take it down on the cruise control. So I did cruise control. They should have adaptive cruise control that keeps you, keeps you a certain distance from the car in front. Of course, if the car disappears, that's a bit of an issue. Ooh, excuse me again. I think we can go back up to 90 for a bit, maybe down to 80 around this bend. There's still a fair bit of traffic, so I don't really feel the need to go back up to 90 just at the moment. Maybe now I do. And that gap's quite wide between us and that red car in front, although the red car is braking. That red car really wants to get on but can't. And there's a constant stream of traffic on my left. Excuse me again, people. Oh, now he moves. No, I've decided I want to come into the lane. It's like, oh yeah, the other lane, I can do that. Toll road coming up, let's touch on the brakes. £93. Should be able to move back into that lane soon. Oh, can't stop yawning, sorry. All over the road as well, so let's choose a lane and stick with it, shall we? The speed we're coming up on this guy, probably the wrong lane, and that white car is now coming to block us off on the left hand. And another one behind it. I really want to be in this lane, so I'm going to pull you out of it. Could have probably used my indicator there, to be honest, but yeah. That green truck is keeping up with us. There we go, pulling back a bit. Then put cruise control on just when we're about to come off by the looks of it. It's okay, we're going to go uphill, so we're going to lose a bit of speed here. Still got a 90 limit. We're good for fuel at the moment. Some big city coming up in the background. Not sure where I need to be. I think I'm carrying straight on Basel. This is a bit hairy. This is a bend and a half. But we need to follow him. We've let the road get a bit overgrown there, haven't they? I would not want to be doing 80 around here. This is all over the place. This is steep as well. We didn't do too badly there. The old van, the old man wouldn't have been able to get through that. We're gonna rejoin and then just take a second or two to figure out what's going on. I think we're going to follow everybody else. Okay, so there's a toll on the motorways. 50 through cities, 100 outside of cities. Some nice brown and white cows that they're carrying there. bit quiet, to be honest. A bit quiet, easy to drive on roads. How far away are we? Let's just check. 15 hours away, 1,000 kilometres, so we will need at least one more lot of fuel. And we do need to rest sometime soon. So we need at least one tank of fuel and to rest. We need to rest once more after this next one as well. Let's have a quick drink. Oh, we're starting to. Okay. Do 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 do. Right, let's fill her up. £95 per litre, we'll have that. And let's find somewhere to park up and have a rest. I think we'll leave it here, so I'll probably finish this delivery off stream if I'm honest. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired, that's why we're parking up here. Park up, turn off the engine, have a nap. Right everyone, thank you very much for watching again. I know it's been a relatively short one compared to what I usually do, but I am yawning as you can tell. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for watching either live or on demand. Live will usually be every Sunday at some point, if there's enough demand obviously, or start setting times. Yeah, all the usual good stuff, like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Thanks very much for watching. I will get these delivered sometime between now and next stream, probably. And we should have an employee by then. Thanks very much, and goodbye.